my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. You ever got lost in your own words, trying to believe in hope, trying to recognize a plan? What is a plan at the end of the day if you can't see to go within? Wow. I hear everybody saying I got this, but how? They don't understand what I've been through. They overlooked me. They laughed at me. They had malicious intentions. But the ones who truly said they had my back, it was only me. It's a thought process for me. I didn't need a crowd to cheer me on. At the end of the day, because God was showing me at the end of the day what my enemy looks like up close in person when they dealing with pain. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. I knew how to respect my neighbor with no malicious intentions. Yeah, that energy is different. I love me, I love me, I love me. I couldn't get lost. Another day of losing me. The energy is different. When you choose you, show up for you. They will never understand why you didn't overlook you. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody, and I am the original owner of all my content, and I say that respectfully. Ever get lost in your words? Only to realize you had layers of mask around you? Only to realize that, wow, I was hurting me to show up for me. I was hurting me to love me. I was hurting me, wow, when you didn't know how to love me, to show me at the end of the day I was worthy. The energy is different. When you allow someone else to make you feel like at the end of the day you gotta question yourself. Am I even worthy? I gotta choose me to love me, regardless if you're around me or not. You pick and choose you wanna love me, to show up in my life. At the end of the day, I gotta understand and treat me right. Loving yourself is not a crime regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you. And I say that respectfully. You can hear I love you all day long. Someone will still do you wrong. Oh, because you could show up for somebody. Is that still an excuse? People make excuses for what they want to make excuses for. They pick and choose who they want to love. But dang, they forgot to mention at the end of the day they couldn't keep it real. It's the thought process for me. Always be yourself. Who's truly for you is not going to go against you. Who's truly for you is not going to disrespect you. Who's truly for you is not going to have malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. Wow. Allow me to see the self-reflection of myself to love me. Allowing yourself to give yourself a chance to look in the mirror, to believe in yourself that, wow, you are worthy. Believing in hope, I couldn't give up. Believing in folks, wow, they overlooked me. But guess what? I still chose me. They judge a book boss cover. I ain't even have to do nothing. It's the thought process for me. Loving yourself, to better yourself. They would never understand. Hold on 1 second. Wow. It's not a crime to love yourself. It's not a crime to be your authentic self. But no malicious intention energy is different. Giving up on you, no. That was just the enemy talking. Creeping up on you, trying to get you to go one-sided on their opinion. It's a thought process for me. When God is trying to show you at the end of the day, what your light is supposed to look like up close in person when it comes to your faith. You know, believe in yourself, not to give up on yourself. Be patient with your process. It's not a race when it comes to healing trauma and pain, or let alone to love yourself. And I say that respectfully, to better yourself. Especially when you mean what you say what you mean, you truly praying for yourself. With no malicious intentions, that energy is different. They would never understand why they couldn't discover you that day. It's the thought process for me. Wow. You mad and you are worthy. Be patient with your process. Yeah, they gave up on you. They overlooked you. But you still showed up for you. When you least expected, when you was going in circles trying to find peace within. Am I going the right direction? Only to realize that, wow, hold on, remember, you prayed for yourself, so how can you not be going the right direction if you believe in your faith? It's a thought process for me. The energy is different. You say you got self-awareness, but understand at the end of the day, what self-destruction looks like up close in person, what you've been through that day. It's the thought process for me. My content is not for everybody. Wow. You say you just want to better yourself, to love yourself. And that's exactly what you did. It wasn't a walk in the park. It wasn't an overnight process. They would never understand why you didn't give up that day, fighting for something that you couldn't see. But you had to paint it out the end of the day to only make sense of what you believe. And I say that respectfully. It's only your view that God has allowed you to see. Believe in your faith, regardless of what anybody got to say. It's a thought process for me. Continue to try to recognize your smile, not to see yourself frown. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless who gave up on you or overlooked you so that you wasn't worthy yourself, they disrespected you, and it was truly one-sided. Damn, it was truly their point of view. Of you. But it wasn't you. It's a thought process to me. How people pick and choose who they want to bully. Because you got character, not only just character at the end of the day. You're smart, regardless of your culture, and I say that respectfully. You know how to speak up for yourself, and they say that you're disrespectful, and you just know how to respect somebody. Because why would you want a conversation to be one-sided? It's the thought process for me, jackass. We gotta be on the same page, you dumbass. It'd be the thought process for me. It doesn't matter if you have a degree or not at the end of the day, or what school you went to. It's the thought process for me. How they always try to kick somebody down regardless of their culture, their religion, their sexual orientation, their disability, or their age. It'd be the thought process for me. When you wasn't even trying to hurt nobody, you just knew how to respect your neighbor. And no malicious intentions. The energy is different. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully, always be yourself. They would never understand why you smile at the end of the day. They would never understand at the end of the day with that sacrifice you had to make. And you didn't have malicious intentions to hurt your neighbor, but you knew how to respect your neighbor, not to project pain or hurt at the end of the day. To show up for yourself, to love you, to value your time and day. You wasn't doing it for an evil dollar, let alone likes and views. The energy is different when you truly hear your calling. I said what I said. It's a thought process for me. My content is not for everyone. It's not. But always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. I do not energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding days. And I say that respectfully. Protect your energy. It's not that you think you're better than somebody because you want to protect yourself, to love yourself, to better yourself, not to dim your light or get discouraged at the end of the day, let alone hurt somebody. And you ain't got malicious intentions. Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the violence. You mad and you're worthy. Being a copycat, you going for a show when it comes to common sense, and that's being real. At the end of the day, somebody you truly not, because you cannot be somebody you not, even when you take notes, jackass. It's the thought process for me. I gotta go. Naya, love, respect. I am the original owner of all my content, and I say that respectfully. Thank you for your time. I gotta go. I need a nap. Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the violence.